Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be using some more spicy picks. This is what you subscribe to this channel for, more than likely, or other reasons, to see me use random things in Go Battle League. So we're going to be using our Shadow Salamence yet again, and then towards the end, we're going to be bringing in our XL Shundo Conkeldurr. Now, this Salamence is, of course, XL. As you can see, it just needs a few more power-ups. We're working our way up there. Why am I so obsessed with it? Well, you guys, come on. If you're new to this channel, I just love to use random things. It gets boring seeing the same thing over and over and over again, and that thing just got one-shotted. Don't worry, it's going to be putting in some really nice work for us down the line. Very squishy, especially because we do have, one in defense. It's not going to make it so much more squishier than it already is. Salamence is not that tanky as a shadow form, so we'll work around it. But with that said, we're going to be pairing it up with the level 50 100% IV Metagross, and of course the level 50 15 in defense, 15 in stamina, 10 in attack, Shadow Snorlax. I will be having the Salamence equipped as my best buddy during these battles. When we get into the Conkeldurr, we're going to go ahead and equip that, because everything we're using is best buddy. But you can only have one equipped at a time. So with that said, I hope you all are enjoying my videos. And it does seem a bit tedious this season for the Master League, because we want the Premier, right? I know, I'm with you on that. I mean, there's nothing we can do. And what's up with the outrage on Snorlax? That'd be a spicy pick. I mean, we're doing super effective damage here, but it doesn't matter. Body Slam would have been fine. And then I did a little bit more thinking, and I was trying to figure out a combination where I can have Earthquake or Outrage, and it just didn't really work too well, because if we ran into a Togekiss, my Snorlax is to some degree a counter to it, and we'll just be stuck in the water. So with that said, let's get into this. We're going to see a lot more battles with the Salamence and the Conkeldurr, but don't worry, I rest assured to tell you that the Conkeldurr battles are always going to be amazing. This thing always comes in clutch, and of course these are in the Open Master League for level 50s. Alright, with that said, let's get into the commentary up against the Garchomp. Now we're just going to go ahead and let the Metagross go down, bring in the Salamence, and they're going to instantly swap. They got two dragons here. As you can see, we're doing a ton of damage, just digging in. But yes, I know, they're also doing a lot of damage right back. But the goal was to do as much as we can. Bring in the Snorlax here. They still have two shields, but what do they have in the back? It's that Garchomp with pretty much no health that we can take out with one Dragon Tail. So basically what we have to do here is kind of just hold the ground, have the Musa Energy, and we have basically won this here. Gonna go ahead and hit Body Slam. We don't really need to farm down. There's no point here. They're using a shield because they know it's over, and we swap into Salamence so we can just take the win with it at the end. All right. Into the next one here, leading with the Metagross, met with a Togekiss, a good lead. They're swapping into Dialga, and we're going to go ahead and just stay here for now, because, well, the Snorlax is going to be able to handle Togekiss as well. The Pokemon that we do have in the back, Snorlax is okay. It's got the superpower. Salamence, doesn't really want to see a Dialga. Takes forever for us to reach a charge move, and wow, let's go ahead and step away from the commentary for a moment. Salamance's charge moves, it's had a community day. Usually it makes these Pokemon better for spamming your charge moves more. This one was leaned more towards raiding PVE, the Salamence, for its community day move Outrage. So, it's finding some trouble. If it had a move that it could charge a little bit faster, I don't know, like Dragon Claw. I'm not 100% sure he could even learn Dragon Claw. Then it'd be doing a little bit better. But man, it's difficult to use. So anyways, let's get back into this. Zero shields on their end. And we have the Snorlax up against the Togekiss here. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up in a great position. They're going for the Flamethrower. We're going to instantly swap, and I figured that they would have a water type in the back, more than likely Kyogre. So this is great. They don't really have time to build up to Blizzard if that's what they're running. I mean, maybe Thunder, but we still have a shield left, right? So we're taking... Oh, no, we don't. We don't have a shield left. So they're going to take us out good. The Salamence did what it needed to do. Take out the water type, bringing in that Snorlax here. Going for the Body Slam and taking the win. Looking good. Is this team really good for you to rise up in rank? I don't recommend it. I don't think you really would have a Shadow Salamence powered up. And if you do, if you're looking to have some fun, just have fun. Like, the heck with it. Use it. But if you're trying to rise up, don't use Shadow Salamence. That's not what it's for. You win battles, but you also... it puts you in an awkward position most of the time. So up against this Melmetal here, I'm just going Earthquake. I don't even care. At this point, the superpower is, it's not going to do as much damage, but just getting us a little bit low. And I saw them just going to town here. They just want to superpower us into the ground. Do they want to use 2 shields? No, they're going to let it go down. Fantastic. But leaving our Metagross very low on health here. We still have the Snorlax to help us with a Charm User, potentially a, I don't know, Togekiss. So they're bringing in a Mewtwo. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Snorlax here, letting that go through. They're bringing in their Mamoswine here, so we do not want that to be matched up with our Salamence, right? I mean, that's just an obvious thing that we do not want here. So we're going to go ahead and go Body Slam. We don't really want to lower our attack or defense yet because of the Mewtwo. It still has 1 shield, so we're going to go ahead and go for that Body Slam. I mean, we're going to go for a superpower, right? Duh. Although Conkeldurr does pull off something clutch and a little bit of a teaser for the future. It is going to take out a Mewtwo with Dynamic Punch later down the line. So bringing in the Salamence here. We're going to go ahead and let this go through. Side Strike pretty much one-shotting us, and we still take the win there, holding our ground. All right, into the next battle here. We're going to be met with a Melmetal. What do you know? So we're just going to go ahead and stay here. Salamence is an awful matchup for it. And we do have Fire Blast, but it takes about 2 years to get to that and finally get it off, in which they're going to shield it up. So it's not going to be too great for you. Going to go ahead and go straight for the Earthquake again. No messing around. Let's just get it over with. They bring in a Machamp. I was yapping over here and I didn't realize. So we swap into Salamence, take them down with just the Dragon Tail. They're not even able to get off a charge move. Bringing in their Melmetal here, and we're actually able to get to a charge move. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to farm us down and be left with a bunch of energy, but fortunately for us, they used the shield because they don't want to get one-shotted by Fire Blast and be featured by getting one-shotted by Fire Blast. So anyways, bringing back in the Metagross, and we're going to shield this superpower up. And this is probably going to be another one. We're going to go ahead and let it go through. We're absolutely not using 2 shields here. They're going to be swapping into Gyarados, in which we're going to go ahead and bring in our good old trusty safe swap Shadow level 50 Snorlax. I love saying that. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to get to the Body Slam here, and we're looking pretty good. This Shadow Snorlax, was it worth the investment despite it having 10 in attack? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm having a blast with this thing. It is so reliable. And simple as that. I mean, there's not really much more to say. We've seen the gameplay on this thing. So going for another Body Slam, getting their last shield, and unfortunately they're farming us down here. So how is this going to work out? Well, let's just see here. We can farm them down. So what they're going to do is swap. We're going to go instantly for the Earthquake here. This will take out the Melmetal. And then we're going to just farm down the Gyarados. And we're looking good. And into the next battle, what are we going to be met with? Oh boy, this is not good. So, going to get the heck out of here. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Snorlax, because we don't necessarily want to bring in our, Salamence is a hard counter to it. Unless it has Sludge Wave, it's not much you can do. So they got 2 water types. This is looking even better for Salamence already. Okay, so for this battle here, I don't remember if I use a shield or not. I don't think so, not at this point, because we can simply let this go through. Absolutely. And then go for the Body Slam, and then bring in Salamence and start farming up. I would assume they have a counter to a Dragon type in the back. We'll have to see, maybe a Togekiss, but oh, unfortunately not able to get to that Body Slam. Bringing in Salamence, and let's go ahead and just start absorbing those Hydro Cannons here. Let's see how well we can. All right, that's not bad, not bad. And they have a Mamoswine. 2 shields on both ends. How is this going to end? Well, it's looking pretty good for me. All right, I can still lose if I don't play it correctly, but let's see how this does go. So we're getting our first shield from them. I'm also going to, well, not, I thought I was going to shield. Letting that first one go through, calling it. So very nice. Now we will shield this next one up. It is another Avalanche. It's fine, it's whatever. Now we can just simply farm down with plenty of energy. In comes Swampert, and it's low on health, so we're going to still put on pressure with this Meteor Mash here. It's low on health. It's got like an inch of health left. I would have easily taken it out. So letting this go through, we survive. I bring in Salamence because, well, I just wanted to finish off the job that it started. Moving on to our next opponent here. We're going to be met with a, that's not the best lead round, Garchomp up against Melmetal, Metagross. I don't know why I always want to call it Melmetal. So we are swapping. I wanted to catch, I don't know, something, but they're throwing an Outrage here. Okay, it's not the best. Bringing in a Mewtwo with our low health Snorlax. Let's see what we can do here. Putting on the pressure with the Lick and the Body Slam here. Already have it past half. Not bad. I think we do shield this up because can we get it? Yeah, we can get to another Body Slam. So they're either going to let this go through or use their first shield here. and they can't farm us down, so that's another plus. So at this point, we can come in here with Metagross and farm down and be put in a decent position to have energy ready to go. Sure, we can go Salamence, but I'd rather just go with the Metagross here. We're just going to farm it down. Oh, they're getting to a charge move. Yeah, we're going to let this go through. We're going to call a Psy Strike, and that's what it is. It's a good thing we didn't waste our shield. We have 2 Meteor Mashes now. Bringing in that Garchomp. Going to go ahead and go for the first one now. I'm thinking maybe a Togekiss in the back. Yeah, there it is. Stinking Togekiss. So as you can see, the charge moves, they take forever, especially that Fire Blast. So we're just going to go ahead and go Outrage here. That still does a good amount of damage. I mean, come on. That's still pretty stinking good. So I want you to see the error that I made here. I should have hit the charge move because we had a shield left. The Garchomp has energy. It will win CMP. So that was a screw up. For some reason, I was thinking, I'll win CMP, but Garchomp has higher attack, so it's going to win. So it doesn't matter if we're 100 or level 51, 100, best buddy, right? So yeah, they got me there. Should have just taken out the Togekiss, and then we could have won. Anyways, into the next battle, we're met with a Mewtwo here. So we have to look out for Shadow Ball, you know. I think that's a pretty obvious thing to state there, right? So we're getting a shield out of them for the Meteor Mash here. They're building up quite a bit of energy here. And I do believe we will be shielding up this first one, which is a Shadow Ball, okay? And getting to the Meteor Mash and then swapping into Snorlax. Looked like we were trying to catch another Shadow Ball, but unfortunately they were not so quick to throw their energy and they got off the Psy Strike. So since we are, man, we screwed up again. We should have hit the Superpower. Are you joking me? Come on. How frustrating is this? Alright, so let's try to recover this battle here. Going to go for Earthquake, and they're letting it go through, not wanting to use that last shield and bringing in a Garchomp. So there's a little bit of hope here, since our Salamence is going to be able to do a ton of damage. That is a Mud Shot over there, I do believe. So they're going for Earth Power. We're going to go straight for the Meteor Mash, and then swap as they don't have energy accumulated right now. Bringing in the Salamence to just chip away, and in comes Mewtwo. We will let this go through. We have no energy, so we have to let it go. So since the Garchomp has Mud Shot, guess what? We survive and get to the Outrage because it's not very effective. Quick move, Salamence taking the win for us. Let's go, taking out that Mewtwo and the Garchomp. Nice. It's always nice when this thing pulls off some clutch wins because it was extremely expensive and, well, it's fun to use. Great lead for the next battle with the Togekiss. They're instantly swapping into their Giratina, in which we're going to bring in old Snorlax and just have a little licking time fun here. All right, so go for a Shadow Ball. Okay, it's nice. So I'm guessing they have Shadow Ball and Ominous Wind. Got a little bit of a glitchy shadow effect going on in the Snorlax's belly there. And we're throwing Body Slams. I'm just doing it because it does help a little bit. And when you get to 100 energy, I mean, you're just wasting energy at that point. You could come out of the battle with a bunch of it, 100. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. That's why we're not throwing anymore. Completely maxed out. Bring it in a Mewtwo here. This is just great. We're going to go ahead and just spam them with Body Slams here. So that's 1. This is 2. We're going to easily get to the third one here. And wow, Snorlax is just putting on the pressure up against that Mewtwo. Looking good. We still have 2 shields as well. Swapping into Metagross to catch the Psy Strike even. Man, we are just really putting in the work on this guy. Sorry. All right, into the next one. They're going in with the Giratina. We will shield this up while building up energy. And then taking the win. Looking good. All right, so how do you like the fluctuation in the audio's sound? I hate my mic. All right, so it's just hard working from a phone like this. It's just hard to get a consistent voice. So we had a great lead. That, you know, I don't think it gets any better than the Togekiss with the Metagross. They're swapping into Giratina now. This is interesting. I don't remember 100% I've ever done this one before, at least, you know, with these level Pokemon here up against this Giratina. So it's going to have, they went for Shadow Sneak at first. That's obviously a mistake, and now they've corrected themselves, and now they're going for Dragon Claw. So a bit of a different matchup. They do have Shadow Claw, not very effective, but the Dragon Claw is going to give them a little bit more of an edge, you know, to do damage up against the Snorlax here. So that's nice, but the Snorlax is still able to handle this thing. I mean, let's go. Let's go. It was the best investment, not the best thing I've ever invested in, but definitely worth it, right? Going for a Body Slam just to get them out of here. They're starting to bring us a little low, right? Don't want to use a shield here. Bring in a Togekiss, able to get to another Body Slam. The whole key was to win that swap there, right? That was the whole key. So they can't, you know, start taking the advantage over us, you know, hand over hand. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Metagross here. expecting a flamethrower, so I think we will shield this up. Yeah, we don't want to go too low. It is an aerial ace bait, but this doesn't matter. Still holding on to 2 shields, which you got in the back, a Garchomp. Okay. We got Salamence. It doesn't matter, you could have 10 shields. It doesn't matter, you can have 100 shields. Ah, look at the Dragon Tail damage. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. It's freaking fun to use when it actually does what it does. Alright, Salamence taking the win. No mercy. Into the next battle. We're met with a Dragonite. Well, that's just peachy. Swapping into a Salamence. Salamence. We're swapping into a Salamence. They go into Swampert. And, well, let's just see what it can do here. So we know Swampert's going to be able to spam it. You know, we take resisted damage. It's still chunking. The quick moves, nothing to worry about. And I do believe, I don't know, I think we want to farm down. They get to another charge move here. We have to use a shield, but our charge move is going to, we'll get a return on that shield. There's nothing that can run from these charge moves, okay? There's, out of all the Pokemon, something is just going to take some damage somewhere. Even what, Heatran, right? Still going to take damage. Anyways, we're going to get that off. Taking out the Melmetal in one shot. Should have highlighted that a little bit better. Maybe they were expecting something else, and I didn't even hit the excellent. So we're bringing in the Metagross, and, well, you know what this is. We could technically lose. No. We could screw up somehow, somewhere, but we still have a whole Snorlax, so yeah, this one's basically in the bag. Alright, had to stop the commentary of the video for a moment there because people still have some leftover fireworks, and, well, Athena is absolutely terrified of it. It's nothing new. I mean, we all know dogs are afraid of them, so I had to let her in. She's sitting next to me now. Anyways, let's go. Let's get back into the commentary. We got Snorlax up against old Nighty. So we're going to go ahead and hit Body Slam. What am I doing? Why am I not doing... Well, we got to finish it off with Salamence. That's why we don't hit all the Body Slam buttons or animations. Okay, so we're going to be met with a Melmetal. Alright, it's typical. And they're swapping it to Mewtwo. As much as I want to go into Salamence, it's just we can't take Psy Strike. And it's going to require us a shield to, you know, keep going. And Snorlax can just take the hits better. More than likely, they're going to have Shadow Ball, so Psy Strike is what we can expect. We could take one of those, no problem, but this one's obviously going to take us out because that's just Mewtwo. Mewtwo Psy Strike is just so strong. As it should be, you know, Mewtwo should have that move where just overpowering, right? But not too cheap. I say that, but it seems like it is. But it's okay. Anyways, we have a Garchomp here. And we're going to go ahead and just Body Slam it. It's going to be able to farm us down here. And we will go in with Salamence. So, yeah, it's Salamence time. We're going to chip away. That's the plan. Don't want to use shields. Go ahead and Sand Tomb. Is it Sand Tomb? Oh, yeah, let's get it. You're not Dragon Tailing me down today. And they're going to swap into their Melmetal. And since we do have this beautiful energy and pretty much full health, we're going to be able to win this matchup here. So they go for a Rock Slide. They're just trying to potentially get a shield without lowering their defense and attack, right? Because that's what the superpower does. And they're shieldless at this point, so we're looking pretty good. And we are going to let this one go through because, well, Salamence is still going to be able to take out that Garchomp, right? And now we're getting a little low. I do believe we shield this up. Yeah, now I'm not that brave. They swap into their Garchomp here. We go straight for the Earthquake. So, is this good? Is this good or bad, or what's going on here? Well, we're going to go ahead and swap here, and we're just going to have them use up their energy. And, I think this one's gonna... I think we lose this one, actually. Let's see. So they take us out there. Okay. And we are shieldless. Is a superpower gonna KO? I do believe it will. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I couldn't get to Earthquake. I don't think it was gonna happen. So we just go for this, and they take the win with 1 HP on their Melmetal. So they played it correctly, right? Well played. You got me there with 1 HP. Next battle, we're gonna be met with a Garchomp. So not the best lead. And they do technically have the advantage here to some degree. All right, so we're going to go ahead and throw the Meteor Mash as soon as possible here. And now we got the Conkeldurr in the house. Okay, so we're approaching the end of the video, so get ready for some Conky, folks. 100% XL Shundo action. Can't wait till I max this thing out. Give me another... I don't know how long, but probably by the end of summer, maybe. So we're getting both shields out of them. Great. Now, we didn't swap. We wanted them to just take us out because we don't want to get locked. So what we're going to be able to do here is just go in with the Snorlax. I was contemplating which one to go in. Obviously, the switch clock didn't need to be waited out like that. But I was just trying to calculate what could they have in the back. Because if our Snorlax gets too low, guess what? It doesn't matter if we have 100 shields. Conkeldurr's not going to be able to win up against a Togekiss, right? So we swap into their Kyogre here. We still have 2 shields. We're going to shield this one up. And my mindset was, okay, if there is a Togekiss back there, at least we're going to be able to Stone Edge that thing and then Body Slam it, take it out because they have no more shields left. So at least we have that going. We go for a Dynamic Punch. We're able to farm down. What's in the back? It is a Melmetal. So GG's. Conkeldurr pulling the wins and just wrecking over here. Let's go. All these mythicals and legendaries don't stand a chance. And not even the Mewtwo is going to be able to stand up against Conkeldurr. You're going to see that. Obviously, it's circumstantial, and I'm being a little sarcastic. So we have a great lead. We're met with a Gardevoir. They're going to be swapping into their Kyogre here, in which we're going to go ahead and bring in Conkeldurr. I had to very quickly calculate how I needed to do this because, well, I was thinking, okay, well, let's bring in this thing, put on the pressure. We don't want to see a Charm User, so let's just go up against the Kyogre. Why did we let that go down? What's going on, Poke? What you doing over here? Well, I figured they got 2 counters to Steel in the back. Maybe. We'll see. So I just go in here with the Snorlax to absorb this. It's not looking great, but we're going to be able to take them out and still hold on to 2 shields while our Metagross still has 2 itself. Alright, so they do have the Gardevoir up front. They have the Kyogre to protect them from the Steel. There might be another Steel Protector, but we're just going to swap now, and it is a Garchomp. So that makes sense. That does do super effective to Steel, and it is a counter to Steel type. So there we go. Going to hit off that Meteor Mash. Now I was just thinking like, okay, we basically won this, right? It takes forever for Gardevoir to actually get to a charge move. So we can use both shields here, and we'll still be fine, right? We're going to be able to build up to 2 Meteor Mashes before the Gardevoir can build up to anything. They have 1 shield left. We're obviously going to be getting that right here. And then getting to the next one, and that's our game. Snorlax still had a little bit of health left too, so it could have handled Gardevoir to some degree, but we're able to take that win. Granted, we had a fantastic lead, right? Into the next match, we're going to be met with a what? A Garchomp again. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. Welcome to the Master League. I'm not complaining, and I'm not going to say anything about the people using it because that's a meta, right? Why would I could say the same thing with myself. Well, Metagross again. Metagross leads Snorlax in the back, you know? So, we're just whatever. Anyways, we're going to continue on here. We got a shield. They lowered our defense, and we will let this next one go through. We still have the Snorlax, which can handle the Togekiss. But it's potentially could be on the team here. So bringing in the Snorlax against the opponent with no shields. And I'm just hoping this KOs. It's not, though. No, it's not. So they're able to get to a charge move. Figure it's going to be a Sand Tomb. We're going to let it go through. Lower our defense, and then we're just going to swap into our Conkeldurr. Oh, can this get any better? So we have 2 shields. We're going to go ahead and shield up this. Oh, wow. We're letting it go. Why? What? Okay, so I guess I just had a master plan there. Shieldless, so I figured farm this thing up, Stone Edge. We have Snorlax. A shieldless opponent? I mean, I don't know what you're going to be able to do. So we farm down with energy. What are they going to come back in here with? It's a Mewtwo, and here is that scene I was talking about. So obviously we're going to go for a Stone Edge first, but then we go Dynamic Punch. Although the Dynamic Punch, we had the energy for the Stone Edge when we do throw it. The thought was going to catch a Side Strike. So we have the Stone Edge here, and I'm thinking, crap, did I just give him a win? And we go for the Dynamic Punch here, which is going to be enough to take him out. And in comes Garchomp, and we counter down. Conkeldurr says, I don't care about your Mewtwo's. All right, into the next battle here. This is the last one, so make sure you get that video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. So they're going to be swapping out of their Melmetal into a Dragonite when we did have the Metagross lead, and now we're in here with our Snorlax. And this is still perfectly fine. And, you know, when I did this battle, let me tell you, I was thinking I should have stayed in with the Metagross because we have Conkeldurr to handle the Melmetal. So, you know, it would have made sense to stay there, right? But whatever. It is what it is. We're getting a shield out of them. So at this point, now we're calculating how to recover from a not perfect swap that we did. And that is going to be to farm this thing down. I mean, do I really need to act like that's some sort of master plan? And look at the health. And now we're going to throw Meteor Mash right here. Right. So stating the obvious and continuing on, bringing in a Machamp, and victory. Victory is in sight. Let's go. Getting that last shield. Getting to another Meteor Mash. And we're going to swap into Conkeldurr. Well, actually, no. What we want to do is just let him take us out. All right? No. Well, we were trying to swap there. But this game is essentially in the bag because, well, we got a Conkeldurr full health up against a Melmetal with 2 shields. That's a GG's. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care, trainers.
So you're finally here! Fantastic!